Well, welcome back to Bridgewater Sidings. If you remember the last video, I was going to update the layout, so I'll get rid of all the bus station that was there, and this is the new TMD, as you can see. I'll show you, I'll turn the lights on in a minute, you'll be able to see it better. But I just thought I'd show off the lights. I hope they come out on this camera. There are two sheds there. And there's the station in front, some of it, and of course over here is the original layout, and a few more bits and pieces. So what we're going to do is turn the lights back on. Better. So what I did, if you remember last time, it's a bit hard to see under here, I had to remove the bridge, dig out all that track where all the yellow sand is now, and put a crossover in underneath, which I can't really show you right now, I don't think. I might be able to. Oh, look at that. It does work after all. And just see the crossover under the bridge. The problem is that I can't get a curved crossover, and because the whole setup is on a bend and in a small confined area, it's a bit snaky, which is not easy. You've got to go through very slowly in order for the locos not to derail. It's a shame they don't make curved crossovers, but this seems to be the way it is. So, I did that crossover business so that locos coming in on this track can go up and then back onto this one and straight into the shed instead of having to go all the way around the circuit on this section of the layout. So this is, if you're a railway worker, this is not a bad spot to work. You've got fish and chip shop over there. See if I can zoom in. Fish and chip shop, you got a model shop, you got a post office, you got a cafe. Over here you've got a pond if you want to sit out and eat your lunch out there. And of course we've got the pub, which is right across the road from the thing. So where else would you want to work if you're a railway worker than there? There was a set of cottages behind there, but I had to remove them because the shed was too big. And let's face it, who want to live behind the TMD anyway? And I've moved that over there, which is behind the bridge. You can't see it very well from here, but it's all lit up at night. It looks pretty good. And I put the fish and chip shop and everything over there. So this shed is a Group 4 laser cut wooden shed. It's about 3 mil thick. Very nicely made, and it was quite therapeutic putting it together. Everything fitted perfectly. There was no bits you had to shave off or change. It was just absolutely perfect. And it looks pretty good. I've put LED strip lights inside, which you can't see too well at the moment, but they are on. And I've still got to put a bit of a concrete plinth in front, hard standing. There is one inside, but not outside. The other shed was one I had already at the other end of the layout, and I've cut it down 20 millimeters so it doesn't hide the scenery at the background, and extended it outwards 20 millimeters to suit 3 lines instead of the 2 that was there before. It's a homemade job, but there was a few bits left over from this kit, so I stuck them on that one just to make it a little bit more realistic. The gigantic extractor fans on the top I'm considering getting rid of because it's probably obvious that they're bottle tops. I don't know whether I like them or not, so I'm thinking about chucking them. They do look a bit I don't know, homemade to say the least. So I'll give that some thought. And then of course you've got the layout that goes under the tunnel behind everything, and over here the rest of the layout goes down to the other end. So this has turned out to be quite good. It's still got a bit of work to do. I need more detail. It's a bit sparse at the moment, but it works really well. And being as my local pub when I was in England was the Thatcher's Arms, that's what I've called that. Doesn't look anything like it, but it was good. And the signal box I made out of lollipop sticks. But anyway, what I've done is added, there was 4 sidings there before, but 3 of them joined into this line here. But what I've done is disconnected one and put it into that line, so that this line now has another 3 sidings to go in between the sheds and into the shed. And over there I've added another set of points, so there's another 2 sidings just in front of the station there. So I've got plenty of room for all the locos now, which means the rest of the layout is free to be used without having to lose too much space by trying to park locos. I did have a couple of trains running and I forgot to set them off again for the video, but never mind, they're up and running now. So what I'll do, I'll just finish off by starting up the Class 37, which is the Europhoenix one in there, and we'll see how that goes, and then we'll do a bit of an update later on. So thanks for watching. I hope it's enjoyable. If it is, please say so. If you think it's a lot of rubbish, you can say that too. Thanks for watching. Oh, there you go. I managed to short it out. Anyway, I'll try again next time. See ya.